How You Love Me is a song that I wrote about the true beauty in God's love and the way that He loves us. I feel like it's a really important message people need to hear because it talks about a lot of times as humans, we all find ourselves in a place where we feel worthless and we don't feel good enough to be loved by anybody, especially God. We will never be good enough. It's not about being good enough. It's all about the sacrifice that He made and the love that He has for us that can never be changed. I went through some difficult times in my college years where I not only lost sight of God, but I had lost sight of my own self-worth, and I feel like that for anybody is rock bottom. What had ended up happening was I was at the lowest point of my life, and I was pregnant with my daughter, and I just sat down and I grabbed my guitar and I began to pour out my heart onto a piece of paper, and it ended up turning into worship for me. I truly believe, though, that God allows us to fall harder and break deeper sometimes just so that He can use the opportunity to lift us up and rebuild us with His goodness and His truth. My daughter is able to find joy in every situation, and she taught me how to love unconditionally, just the way she laughs and the way that she talks and communicates, and her love for animals. And talk about a child even trusting me as her mother to jump off of the counter into my arms and knowing that I'm going to catch her. And that's exactly what God did for me during my times of brokenness. You just have to take the leap of faith. God sent His one and only Son to die on the cross for our sins. Looking into the eyes of my own child, it blows my mind He would make that sacrifice for us, already knowing our human characteristics and our flaws. What's incredible to me is that I'd been lost for so long, but yet the moment that I cried out to God and I laid it at His feet, He was there with open arms to love me unconditionally without condemnation. The acceptance of me just being me was still there from Him. Because you would think that people run out of chances, but not with God.
You are worthy, worthy. I fall down at Your feet.